Excuse me, kitty cat. Oh, she went without me. You see, I was getting ready to shoot a live video, which I guess I am doing, of me and this young lady walking down to the mailbox to get the mail. And she went down there by herself and crossed the street all the way to that field and got the mail by herself. When I tell you that my big girl's a big girl, she's a big girl. Look at the Arcanas over there. Hey! Thought you were supposed to wait for your father. So you crossed the street all by yourself? Huh? Who told you to do that? I did not. I said we were going to go together. Sorry.
I thought you were coming behind me.
I told you I was on my way.
I thought you were coming behind me. I thought you were there already.
Well, thank you, young lady. It is a humid day today. Looks like this may have to cancel my walk and talk because I had made plans to walk and talk. Now when it boils down to these cats here, they haven't been in the house for a couple of days because they have unfortunately contracted something I don't want in the house. So, this means that they have to find new homes. At least we're going to keep two. They have to go. We don't want them in the house. We're going to keep Melanin, which is the black one. Look at her walking stick. And I got mine. And we're going to keep Olive. The rest of them are going to have to seek the greener pastures. It looks like our beans are coming in over there. Let's check them out. I'm stalling because I'm actually buttoning my shirt. You see me trying to button my shirt? What, baby? What you looking at? Oh, Melanin. Do me a favor.
Yeah?
Take the mail in there and put it on my desk. And then come back out. We're going to water the garden. Okay?
Alright. I'm also going to get myself water.
Get me a water too, please.
Okay.
Alright. So let's take a walk over here to these peaches.
Dad, look what happened when I threw it up in the air.
You caught it on your neck and I missed it.
It landed right here.
These pears, actually, not peaches. These Asian pears. They're coming in. But unfortunately, we did have that big rain. I don't think that rain was enough to sustain my my crops here. Well, they do look good. They're getting big. They're not big enough. Last year they got about twice or 3 times that size, and they were super sweet. These are the standard pears over here. And I will say, just commenting back to last night. Oh, these are pretty big. We had a lovely night last night. We actually spent our time away at the beach. And I have a video of that I may trim down, or I just may keep for my own sanctity. Keep it, keep for myself and not let anybody see it. I have tons of videos where we went on little excursions and had some fantastic family trips, and I kept them to myself. I don't want to put them out there. They're there for me. But this one was a beautiful day, and I just may edit that up and put it out there. But I had to go live at the very end of the night, as you saw, If you haven't seen it, just, it's the video before this one where we watched the sunset. It just, in 3 minutes, it vanished, We sat there and watched the sky change colors and the moon come out and the sun turn bright red and just vanish. I'm becoming more and more fascinated with celestial things, the sky. It's, you know, and I think that comes from just being a child of where I was and who I was. And when you walk around in the city and you look up, you tend to see buildings. So you're reminded of the metropolis you're locked in, so you walk around with your head down a lot. There's no better metaphor than that. And I had a gallery that was located on the second floor of a busy downtown district, and I didn't get one sale. And my deduction for that was because I was in an area that was kind of known for its, you know, just a certain area, low income area. You munching, and we were located upstairs, and the only way to know we were there was to look up and see a sign. And not one person came in, so I equated that to everyone walks around with their head down. And my very next gallery, we were in the basement, and you walk by, you had no choice but to look at the sign that said, art gallery. And that was our first gallery that really exploded with business because people walking around with their heads down. Thanks for the water, baby. And so that's that. So I find myself looking at the sky a lot now. Hey, sweetheart, turn the water hose on for me, please. But yesterday we had a fantastic day. A fantastic day. I felt the connection with nature and with my loved ones I haven't felt in a long time. My daughter was smiling. I was smiling. The lady I was with, the company, they were smiling. Sorry for just drinking in your ear, but
Can you open this?
I don't have any scissors. Hey, hold this. Hold that. You put the mail in there on my next to my computer? Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, not today, but probably in a few days, and I'm going to get in this garden. It's time to start changing things out because a lot of these tomatoes that I have in here were determinate. So a lot of their pots are empty. No more tomatoes coming in. And then I have my potatoes I'm going to take out of the bucket. It's time to take them out and see how that harvest is doing. I'll do that video soon. Maybe these melons will come up. We'll see about that. It looks like our zucchini plant, buddy, is done. Look.
It's over?
It's over. It gave all it could give us this year. And it gave so much. If you watched, we did a final harvest on this. There's one more on there, though. We did a final harvest on this zucchini plant about 3 days ago. Late at night, me and my Feodora came out here and we pulled them along with some tomatoes. That was our final harvest from that zucchini. And I'm going to put that video up soon. Maybe even today, if I get the opportunity to get the editing. I don't know. Feodora's been busy playing Minecraft story mode. And I promised her today that we were going to download Dragon Quest on the Nintendo Switch. So I figure I'll download that game for her. She's been extremely well, reading well, doing her math extremely prominently. And She made me some pancakes the other morning, and I can't be mad at that, right, buddy? So for being the precious queen that she is, I told her I would go ahead and download her any game that she won. I'd pay for it, and she chose Dragon Quest Builders on Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. So if I could download that, and I can get an opportunity to go ahead and edit this video and put that down.
Promise.
I know I don't break my promises either. So I'm gonna download that game for her, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the editing on a video, which will probably be the final zucchini harvest. But yeah, things are looking good out here. But like I said, I'm gonna start taking things up, and we're gonna put down more acorn squash. We're gonna put down pumpkins, radishes, carrots, and some other fall crops. Maybe some who knows, right? But these containers are becoming empty, and it's time for us to move on to the second part of this garden, which is the mid-season of season 3 of the Garden of Feodora, I guess we can call it. It's been phenomenal this year. It really has. The subscribers I've gained, the viewership, the fans we've made, the fan mail we've received, it's been great. The well wishes, the love we put out, and the love that we get back. That's what we do it for, right, sweetheart? We do it for the love. We love y'all. We want the best for y'all. And we want to let you know that no matter where you live or what you do, just take a seat and put it down. And have fun. And have patience while your food grows. And then when it comes in, just, man, there's nothing like picking a tomato off the plant and eating it. Nothing like it. And it's free. It's free. It's healthy. It's a great, fantastic hobby. Learn about agriculture and the time you spend with your family, your child, your daughter, your son, your mom, your pop, whatever. Do it for the love. You can't fail when you do all things with love. Sometimes it may seem a little more difficult, but it's a testament to who you are when you stick by it. I don't respond to negativity. I let people be negative, and I let them go ahead and live in their own iniquity. I continue to do positive things. Say positive things, bring positive light into the world. Love, hug, give a kiss. Just tell somebody you love them. Draw somebody a picture with a heart on it. For no reason, just give somebody a hug and tell them you love them. Tell them that they mean so much to you. You'd be surprised on who needs it and doesn't tell you that they do. Some people are stubborn. And it's not really about what you do, it's about who you do it with and the time spent. I told my Feodora story the other day. We were talking about patience and how you try to make the best of any situation. The story was, I was with the lady and we were going for a ride. This was about a year ago, maybe a little over a year. We were on a highway, extremely hot day. We were driving through Philadelphia in that old Buick LeSabre of hers that we had to get rid of. And we were driving on the highway, and that thing broke down. And it always broke down. I mean, that thing was like an old mule, you know. So anyway, it broke down on us. We're sitting there. I mean, the AC and everything goes. This car didn't even have AC, but we're not moving, so the window-powered AC wasn't working. And we were right there, midday, probably 1 to 3 o'clock, in the hot sun. So much that a state trooper came over and said, "Are you guys all right?" And we said, "Yeah, we just called AAA and there's nothing we can do." So we just pushed the car over to the side of the road, and we sat there in that tuna can, and we baked. But you know what we did? I had my cell phone, and I pulled up some old music, And we sat there singing songs, and I told jokes and anecdotes, and we laughed and made the best of it until that guy came and towed us for a couple of $100 to the nearest fix 'em up shop. And that nearest fix 'em up shop couldn't get the job done until the next day because it was late. So we had to make do. Right around the corner was a buffet, so we went and we ate at the buffet and just try to imagine what we were going to do for the night. Our plan was to actually just sit inside the car all night long, but what happened was when we got done eating, we went back, the guy was just fixing up the vehicle. He stayed late for us. He didn't have to do that, but he did, and I thank him. But, make the best of all situations. I understand it can be tough. It can be painful, and it can hurt sometimes. You could even cry, and that's okay. But do good. I promise you good will happen back. I don't make a lot of promises. But do good and good things will happen. You can't even promise you plant a seed and something will grow. Because sometimes the seeds just don't grow. It happens sometimes. So plant many seeds and don't give up. Look at the cricket, baby. See him right there by the pink shelf? See him climbing? Get down! Boom!
How dare you! How dare you? It was another Cricky.
Yeah.
Remember Cricky?
I remember Cricky. I got the video up of Cricky too.
Cricky! What about Fuzzy?
Yep, the video of him too.
Fuzzy! 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 Ah! Wait, keep it like that. Oh yeah.
It feels good.
Nice and cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's wet.
There's another cricket right there on the wall.
Hey!
That's not a cricket. That's like the beginnings of a beehive that never came into fruition. Stop standing on this. You always stand on it. Mm-hmm. It may come in late, but it seems as though our cherry tomato plant didn't take over this year. I guess it's because the one last year used up all the nutrients. But look, the cricket came back.
Huh?
Right there. Look. Look on the wall. No, look on the wall. You see him? Brown one. You see him? You gonna get him?
No, I want to look. There's another one right there. Right there. Come on, Cricky. I got him.
You got him? Let's see. A little green guy. Boop.
Hey!
No, but that big guy right there.
How dare you!
Stop it.
Come on, Cricky. Let's go somewhere. Let's find somewhere.
Oh, he jumped.
Come on. Come on.
Go somewhere where I won't wet him up. Mm-hmm. Run away, run away.
You'll be safe. Hey, why are you on my skirt?
Oh yeah, I gotta water that. Yeah, but so far this year has been kind to me. The things I've learned, the weight I've gained, but hopefully that'll change soon. The things I've learned, every year I'll learn more and more and more and more and more. So I don't put it past nothing anymore. I leave myself completely open and don't put anything in concrete except for my love for my daughter. Nothing's in concrete with me anymore. I simply exist because the conversations I had yesterday, I hope the person was actually listening to me. I was trying to put things into perspective for life and my future plans on living and enjoying life. And I hope they really took it in because I'm very serious about it. There's a cricket right there eating my pepper. Yeah, right in there. Boop. Knocked them out. I'm not worried about it. Some of these things I haven't even harvested. This has kind of been a year for me where I'm just enjoying watching things grow. If you know what I'm talking about. Not really doing too much disturbing. But let me get back to what I was saying. I'm gonna get in here and reorganize this this thing. I put all this stuff in a row, make it look really neat. We're gonna pull some things out of the containers and then we're gonna restart. We're gonna hit the restart button. I do have some more tomato seedlings in the house that I may go ahead and try to get back out. Who knows? And yeah, like I said, we're gonna put down pumpkins and different gourds and some stuff for the holidays. And we got a persimmon tree over there growing, so that's gonna be really, really good come fall when we make those persimmon pies and cakes and jams and things. As long as we don't get the tart ones that make our mouths weld shut, we're all right. We're all right. I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, germs and worms. I love you all. I honestly do. Stay blessed and stay consistent in all things. Don't lose your dignity, but experiment and explore in this life. And do something good today. Tell somebody you love them. And as always, couldn't have said it better.